Hello everybody, and welcome! I am the Beta Plan, and this is The Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition. And as you may notice, we are no longer outside, but we're inside. And that is because, well, I got a key last time, which leads to this door. A door that we previously noticed that we couldn't open. So let me just take this, and let me open the gate to Foltest after I check out what these babies are. And they're worse than what I already own. That's probably because this is the intro, I would assume. Oh well, I don't seem to have anything interesting either, right? Just checking out here before, because I have picked up a lot of stuff, but yeah, I have to admit, I didn't check a lot of them, but alright. Oh, tapping again, let's go. And yeah, it is time to see this conclusion, at least that's what I assume that we will hit today with this recording of, well, the prologue of The Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition. And there is Foltest himself. Hello.
You have just become the most titled Witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The priest was downright discourteous and went off to meet his gods.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
People are kind of focused here on plowing.
Scoia'tael. This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt. You're either telling the truth or weaving a very convincing lie. I want to hear the rest. Foltest bastards. The Solar. What happened?
We might have arrived at the same time if not for tales.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the Archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boussy, where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boussy and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
I don't believe the Count is, but this is interesting. What does this sign mean? But let's use it.
Where have you taken the children?
Not that I had an option.
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Oh, shut up. I mean, I would love to slap him silly here, but we are in hallowed grounds, and after all.
Quiet down, Tales. This is a church.
I'll not forget this, mutant. You hear?
Awesome. I couldn't have finished it better myself, Geralt. But interesting, what I wanted to
I've seen
note you
assaults
there
go
is-
awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Tops.
Tops what?
Well, tops all.
Damn nonsense! Geralt, you should know. Is it possible to tame a dragon?
Not as far as I know.
Then why is this reptile eating only my men?
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
I'm sure she did.
If not, you'll need a new advisor, sire.
Shut up, Roach.
It's possible that the dragon simply...
Another word from you and the dragon will not be your main concern.
Enough! Both of you!
Geralt getting edgy and evading the dragon attacks. This is not a good sign when you're walking across a bridge that pops up. But what I wanted to show you, that in the left lower corner there, you saw that Axe's sign failed.
The dragon's
Yet
back!
my Jedi mind trick didn't work.
I
Quick action.
can't!
Yes, you can. You can. Why? Okay. I died there because apparently Geralt follows the Prometheus school of running away from things, and he looks directly to the dragon as you're running away. I expect you to go forward, away from it. So I clicked forward and not backwards. Ow.
I can't.
Go, go, go. Yeah, go. Let's do a little swipe thingy. Okay, is this just going to continue on? Oh, I think I missed something. Right. Let's try that yet again. I'm not doing too well with this game. Getting a little older, my reactions aren't as good anymore. It's more like a... Yeah, and it's also really cold in here. My hand is so...
I can't.
I don't know. Apparently I'm failing a little bit the quick action thing. Yes, swipe, and then you did it again, if I remember. Nope, you did not. Here you go. Okay. Okay, that's all we need to avoid dragon fire. And... That's my silver sword, I believe. Aww. You don't like the toothpick I gave you. It's made out of silver.
You saved my life again. Ask what you will of me, Witcher. Within reason, of course.
Why do I have my sword back?
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Merigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
This King Foltest actually does... well, it's actually... You need to win him over, but once you win him over, he's... seems to be a reasonable chap. Oh, hello. Don't worry about it. But what's going on? Oh, wait a second. I'm a Witcher. Yeah, never you mind.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Ah, thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered. Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy.
For a priest, he's got quite burly hands.
Bells, your triumph is complete. The city and fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the forefather and the mother creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now.
Aww.
No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Yeah, but he's a... How old is he? 5?
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Anais, help your brother.
Anais, although she gives me an air of being older, and the way she now is helping him, they're quite similar in height. Oh yeah, there's definitely something wrong with this priest. And slowing down the image doesn't help me feel any more comfortable.
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
Why are you actually doing this full test? You know, perhaps gods may be, and God, as God was important
They
in
have your eyes,
the
sire.
Middle Ages, it feels a bit weird to just accept this from what seems to be a monk, or even if it is a priest. It doesn't seem like the archbishop or anything. Yeah. That I remark was sarcastic. Oh, come on, Geralt. Oh, come on! I know this is going to go wrong because this is a game, but everything in my body just wants me to have control of Geralt right now. Also, why didn't Foltest notice the club going down? Oh. No. Well, that explains Assassin of Kings. I can tell you this is the second time you will see this guy. Oh no. Don't wait, go! Yeah, there you are again. Wherever you are, I don't like. You have more muscle than is healthy, but... Well, it's clear that you are a Witcher as well. Those eyes. Somebody's hiring Witchers to kill kings. Would be the King of Rivia? Oh, sorry, I forgot the name. The one who his daughter is married to would have organized this, because then he would inherit the throne. Be like the Emperor of the North? By the way, come on. This is a cut by a dagger. You would notice the difference between that and a blade stab. Or jab, or slice, or cut, or whatever thing that a sword does. Those wounds are different.
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
Bull crap. But before we say that, let's just... Here. Seeing, apparently... What do I want to do first? I mean, we're now very much apparently in love with Triss, but... Is that the first
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Visima will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local whores will make a killing.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed. Only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of Lavalette Castle.
What about Foltest's bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins, so yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not some drooling nobles.
Okay, so not the suspect that I had in mind. So, let's go for the other option.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Well, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
Yeah, in order to be fired, we know. Okay, so next on the subject.
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
Then you and I are in agreement, Geralt. Also, you found my story up to now convincing and all of a sudden you don't? Come on with the blue stripes. Get your act together.
What would you do if you escaped?
Well, there's only one proper answer here in order to get my freedom, which is what we want.
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
Well then.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Ves! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands.
My fault? Hell no! I'm more at the wrong person at the wrong time at the wrong location.
Thank you.
Come on, Geralt, you were just talking about Frizz. Don't look at her that way. Nice trick to cover up that they don't have an animation for the pouring of a drink, by the way, but I did notice.
Never heard of women serving in the Special Forces.
Ves is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her.
She's going to be important to the story some way or another later on.
One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago.
Wait, what?
Rivia. Population 1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the witcher Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of interment remains unknown.
Jennifer of...
I remember.
Also dies?
Rivia.
I thought...
Yennefer.
I read the
What just
books.
happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Ves!
Okay, I'm slightly confused. As far as I know, Jennifer is actually the name of the raven-haired sorceress,
Interrogation's
which is in the
done.
book. So
Restrain the
now he
prisoner.
said the Jennifer died, and then they were held by a raven-haired girl. But I may have misremembered something because it's been a while since I read the books.
I'll take the
Because
key.
that was even before I played The Witcher 1. Sorry to talk through this, but I have to get that off my chest.
I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
Something tells me we're going to slightly circumvent the law. Also, you could have just opened the manacles, you know? You don't need to do all dramatic and leave it lying on the frickin' table. Also, very nice cod piece there, Geralt. Easy access, I suppose, for all the women you like to. What was it again that King Foltest called it? Plow?
Not yesterday. He was a hero, pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman'll do that tomorrow.
So, in order to have a more or less nice finish, I say we're going to end the prologue here. So we're just gonna.
I'll not touch.
Well, I am going to freaking take down these guards.
Hangman'll do it. He's poxy
honor
already.
demands it. Sorry to have to talk for this, but yeah, honor demands it. Let's do that, and after that, I say that we'll end the episode. I know it's a little bit short. I'm sorry about that.
Guard, come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
Well, brave words.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
Kind of surprising that what you say is not what is written down there. Bye-bye. That's one.
Rip your guts out!
Okay, let the minigame. Whoa! Okay, boxing has changed a little bit from the first game. It's now fast keys. There we go. Alright, can do that. Haymaker. Okay, that's more like a wrestling type of move. But yeah, this ends nicely the prologue, so I think we'll end it here. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and remember, of course, great peril yields great beauty.